morning to you, as
What
I say
up?
in my northern
It's your boy Real Talk Perez coming at you with another video. Now, your boy gotta go to court. That's why he's looking on.
What do you think about it?
Cause he gotta go to court right now. But everyone knows preseason games today. A lot of them, some of them don't get aired until tomorrow. Mine don't get aired until about Saturday morning, 7 a.m. in the morning. So I'm not really going to be on Twitter. I'm not going to be on YouTube. I'm not watching nothing. I don't want to see no scores or nothing until I watch it. I know it's preseason. The scores really don't matter. But still, I just don't want to watch nothing. So with that said, I guess I'll drop a video right now and leave you guys with a little something that I seen this morning. And I hate to say I told y'all so, but I was gonna just show one or two clips, but I'm just gonna show the whole thing and let you guys decide on what I was talking about. A lot of people said I was just talking shit and I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, let's see if this says that I don't know what I'm talking about. Check it out. Just listen to the nigga saying some things that I've been saying. Just pay attention.
But kind of see the grass being a little bit browner after they left than when it was originally green. You know, I mean, remember when Tiki Barber took shots at Tom Coughlin and took a couple of shots at Eli as well? To me, this is just typical of what goes on in professional sports. Guys will leave a franchise, and then suddenly something wasn't exactly right in their old place.
Just because I'm showing your team doesn't mean I'm talking about. I'm not really talking about this team. But like I said, I'm going to show everything. So no one knows who I'm.
Well, I'm looking at the Ravens. I mean, come on. We all know defending Super Bowl champs. They've lost like 6 huge cogs in that defense. Lewis and Reed, et cetera, down the line. But look at some of the guys they've imported. You look at Chris Canty, coming from a Super Bowl Giants team from a couple of years ago. I think that's very interesting in that guys like Dumervil and Canty have won a lot of games in a lot of different organizations. And I think that's an important factor here. The only guy they brought in from that free agency, Michael Hoff, came from the Oakland Raiders. Now, he didn't win a lot of games in Oakland, so that may not work out too well. But I think there's something to be said when you bring in guys from winning organizations into your locker room.
Paul, the Falcons going up against the Bengals, some very optimistic souls think this may be a Super Bowl preview. Are you buying that?
Well, I think I told you guys back during minicamp, I had the Atlanta Falcons as my NFC preseason Super Bowl pick. I'm not feeling so good, kind of like forget about it right now. You know, they got that problem with their offensive line. I talked to somebody who was at the Monday and Tuesday joint workouts between the Falcons and the Bengals, and they told me that the Cincinnati defensive line really manhandled Atlanta's offensive line. You know, Johnson, their right tackle's got the fibula and the ankle injury, so they got Baker at left tackle, that's fine. But he's the only tackle on the roster who's really got any experience at playing offensive tackle in this league. Matt Ryan and Steven Jackson this morning have to be looking at their scrambled eggs, saying, this is not a good thing. I mean, they're going to be looking on the street, guys like Winston Justice, Sean Locklear coming off a bad broken leg last year. These are the kinds of guys they've got to be looking at if they're going to add a veteran tackle to help out that offensive line.
Okay, next matchup, San Diego.
Who could have predicted
Seattle.
that?
How much pressure is on Philip Rivers?
Who the hell could have predicted that their line wasn't going to be good?
We just talked a month or so ago about the fact that Big Ben and Eli
Real Talk
Manning each had 2
Perez
Super Bowl rings, and Philip
Anyways,
Rivers,
let's continue watching this.
0. The problem with Philip Rivers, and a friend of mine many years ago said there's such a thing as an incubator athlete. That is an athlete who does really, really well when everything else is perfect around him. I think Philip Rivers is a really great quarterback when he's got a running game, when he's got protection up front, when he's got a decent defense. I'm not so sure that this is a guy who can take
Keep watching, guys. Trust me, it gets good. If you haven't seen this already, it gets good. Keep watching, I promise.
We've seen that in the last 3 years, 9, 8, and 7 wins. I mean, come on. You have to understand something. Sometimes a guy just can't be the man who's going to pull this one out of the water. And I think Philip Rivers is that guy.
49ers, Broncos square off tonight. Colin Kaepernick begins his first season as a starter. Can he live up to the expectations?
I don't think so, Mark. Look, I talked to somebody who played with him last year. Well, look, I'm just trying to tell you how I see it. The 49ers last year did so well with him, and I get that. Part of that was because of the nouveau style that Kaepernick brought to the game. I talked to someone on the 49ers, one of Kaepernick's teammates, and he said to me, do you know how much he did on instinct last year? So much of it was just Kaepernick getting it done on his own. He was doing a lot of flying by the seat of his pants. I was told that there were many times they'd get in the huddle, he had no idea what the plays were, and they were just kind of running rampant out there. So what I've been told is, when he goes up to the line of scrimmage, he's going to have a lot of trouble this year because defenses have had a full off season now to figure him out and to design complex defensive schemes. I think he is going to have a very suspect second year as a starter in San Francisco. There's going to be a lot of disappointed people in California.
Paul, if the guy can do that on instinct, what can he do with a little bit of training? Come on.
Well, I'm being told that he's not the best book smarts quarterback in this league, and that in truth, it's a problem for him. And, you can only get by on instinct for so long, Mark.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't just say, forget about it. Okay, so moving on. It is the name of the segment, right? Redskins taking on the Titans without...
We're going to stop it right there. We're going to stop it right there. Yeah, man. A lot of stories are going to be finished this year. We'll see what happens, man. It's not shots at anybody. I'm not trying to... I just wanted to put that out there, man. I'm not looking so retarded and stupid with the shit that I've been saying now. Just saying, man, I watch football. I put things out there that could happen, maybe. Doesn't necessarily think I believe it's going to happen. I just put things out there that I think could happen. Watch out. Don't be surprised. I don't like people being surprised, so I try to tell people ahead of time, man. So, it's your boy Real Talk Perez. I'm leaving you with this video. I'm not going to be able to reply because I'm not watching my YouTube. I'm not watching nothing for a couple of days until I finish seeing my Tampa. So you guys can say all you want to say. I'm not watching until later.
It's become such an issue, and you wonder why these athletes keep coming out.